Today, the topic is the essence of education is concentration, not collection of facts. Respected principal, teachers, and my dear students, a very good morning to all of you. Today, I am standing before you to speak on a very powerful and life changing idea. To me, the very essence of education is concentration of mind, not the collection of facts. This sentence may look simple, but it contains the entire philosophy of education. What is education? Let me start with a question. What do we normally think about education? Most of us believe education means reading many books. Education means getting good marks. Education means collecting certificates. Education means memorizing answers. But I want to ask you all, is that real education? If a person memorizes 1000 pages but cannot think properly, is he educated? If a student gets 90% marks but has no discipline, no focus, no character, is he really educated? The answer is no. Real education is not stuffing the brain with information. Real education is training the mind, and the most important training is training the mind to concentrate. Today, we are living in the age of Google. If I ask you, who was the first Prime Minister of India? You can search in 2 seconds. If I ask, what is Newton's law? Your phone will answer. So, information is everywhere, but concentration is rare. Knowledge is cheap today. Focus is costly. That's why the quotation says, education is not collecting facts, it is concentrating the mind. Let me tell a small story. There was a great archer named Arjuna in Mahabharata. One day, his teacher Dronacharya asked all students to aim at a bird on a tree. He asked each student, what do you see? Some said, I see the tree, I see the leaves, I see the sky, likewise. But when Arjuna's turn came, he said, I see only the eye of the bird. That is concentration. That is the power of focus, and that is real education. Today, students are very intelligent, but they have one big problem, that is distraction. Mobile phone, social media, games, movies, overthinking. A student sits to study for 1 hour, but what happens? 10 minutes study, 20 minutes WhatsApp, 15 minutes Instagram, 10 minutes YouTube. And finally he says, I studied for 1 hour. This is not education. This is confusion. Without concentration, even 10 hours of study is useless. With concentration, even 30 minutes is powerful. Let me give you a simple example. If you hold a torchlight normally, the light spreads everywhere. But if you focus that same light through a lens, it becomes a powerful laser that can even cut steel. Your mind is like that light. Without focus, it is weak. With focus, it becomes powerful. Look at Dr. APJ Kalam Garu. He came from a very poor family. He did not have expensive coaching. He did not have big facilities, but he had one quality, that is concentration. He focused on his studies, on his dreams, on his goals. That concentration made him a great scientist, missile man of India, president of India. So, success didn't come from collecting facts. Success comes from focused mind. Concentration is not only for student. As an employee, as a senior man, I know where we are on duty. One small distraction can create big problems. A driver needs concentration, a doctor needs concentration, a teacher needs concentration, a sportsman needs concentration. So education means preparing the mind for life. In my experience, there are 3 types of students. Type 1, collectors. They only collect notes, guides, and facts. Type 2, memorizers. They memorize for exams and forget later. Type 3, concentrators. They focus, understand, and grow. The third type becomes successful. Now, a big question: how to develop concentration? Let me give you a practical steps. First one, fix a goal. A mind without goal is like a car without steering. Decide clearly, what do I want to become? Number 2, daily routine. Wake up early, exercise, plan your day, reduce distractions. Number 3, study with time blocks. Study for 10 minutes, take 10 minutes break. This is called the focus method. Meditation. Even 5 minutes of meditation improves focus. Reduce mobile phone usage. Mobile phone is the biggest enemy of concentration. Control it, otherwise it will control you. Thomas Edison failed many times while inventing the bulb. Someone asked him, "Why don't you give up?" He said, "I have not failed. I have just found 10,000 ways that won't work." This is concentration and perseverance. Education is not only brain, education is also character. A concentrated mind creates discipline, patience, confidence, self-control. These qualities are more important than marks. Look at Virat Kohli or any cricket player of India. When they bats, they don't think about crowd or noise. They only focuses on the ball. That is concentration, and that concentration made them world class. Parents and teachers should also understand, don't force children only to memorize. Teach them to think, teach them to focus, teach them life skills. Real education means thinking power, decision making, problem solving, emotional control, focused mind, not just marks on a paper. Dear students, you will have talent. You all have intelligence. What you need is focus. If you concentrate, ordinary students become extraordinary. Average people become achievers. Let me repeat the main idea again. Education is not filling the mind with facts. Education is training the mind to concentrate. Books give information, teachers give guidance, but concentration gives success. My dear students, from today, decide one thing. Whatever you do, do it with full concentration, study with focus, work with focus, live